All right, thank you for those updates and thank you for being out there for us, Soa. Now, turning to North Korea, unfazed by continued warnings from the rest of the world, it responds with threats of more military provocation. The communist state is ready to launch another counterattack against what it calls hostile forces. Connie Kim shares with us the regime's top diplomats' latest comments.
New threats from a senior North Korean official have led to speculation about the type of military provocations a reclusive regime could be planning. Appearing at the Non-Aligned Movement Summit in Venezuela on Thursday, North Korea's Foreign Minister Ri Yong-ho said Pyongyang is ready to launch, quote, counterattacks if the United States keeps provoking the regime.
Since we are facing the world's largest nuclear state, only nuclear weapons will protect us. Our arsenal is a countermeasure against threats and sanctions from hostile forces, including the United States.
These comments are seen as a protest against the U.S. B-1 bombers that flew over South Korea this week and show force against Pyongyang's most powerful nuclear blast to date. The general speculation among North Korea watchers is that the North could launch surface-to-air missiles to show Washington it's capable of shooting down the U.S. bombers should they fly over North Korean airspace, or launch a long-range ballistic missile to show how close it is to being able to strike the U.S. mainland. And then there is the biggest concern, the possibility of another nuclear test by a regime that refuses to curb its atomic ambitions.
The assessment by South Korean and U.S. intelligence in regards to another nuclear test by North Korea is that Pyongyang is always ready for an additional test in the Punggye area.
The North Korean foreign minister is due in New York next week for a speech at the UN General Assembly, so his comments in Venezuela are not expected to be his last in that regard. At the same venue, the foreign ministers of South Korea and Japan will discuss ways to step up the pressure on Pyongyang. There is also a chance the two sides could exchange ideas on a previously abandoned proposal to expand military intelligence sharing to better deal with North Korean threats. Connie Kim, Arirang News.